Coming up on Surprise Lately, construction projects making progress across the city, and a beautiful ceremony in honor of a very special veteran. Hi, I'm Nicole Wiley.
And I'm Virginia and Nichole. Welcome to Surprise Lately. We start the show today with a look at a special dedication ceremony that was held on Veterans Day.
The ceremony marked the opening of the Veterans Reflection Circle in honor of Sergeant First Class Brian Mancini.
Hundreds of people gathered on Veterans Day to be part of the Veterans Reflection Circle dedication ceremony in honor of late Surprise resident and combat wounded veteran Brian Mancini.
This moment, this cutting of the ribbon, is a very different story than most city projects.
This is a story of how a community came together to honor a hero who served 2 tours in Iraq as a combat medic before being severely injured in a roadside bomb attack in Baghdad in 2007. A hero who then founded Honor House, a place to help other veterans find healing, often through nature. A hero who never lost his sense of humor through it all, joking that he looked like Brad Pitt before his injuries.
How do you memorialize somebody like that goes through so much, that should have been dead on the battlefield in 2007, and he guts it out for 10 more years and goes on borrowed time and keeps helping out the veteran community?
Jesse Westad of Work Urban Design is also a veteran and designed the Veterans Reflection Circle in honor of Brian and as a place for all veterans to reflect and heal. In the center of the circle, water flows from Brian's bench and a protectionist plant palette surrounds him. The plants look uninviting, but under that sharp exterior is something else.
Then you have these beautiful flowers that can come out of a cactus, and you have this inner beauty that's involved in all of that, and that's what we wanted to capture on that inner part of the circle.
The outer circle represents how the community surrounds the veteran with support, as well as Brian's impact on the community around him. And the last walk is one only Brian can take. The path breaks up and Bremer walls flank the space. The walls display his bio, a poem he wrote, murals showing the veteran's struggle, and a tribute to our military. It also shows the names of the nearly 40 contractors who donated their products and services free of charge to the city to build this beautiful space.
Brian did his best to be a giving, generous person. That is what all who had a part in creating this amazing place have done. You have given veterans and their families a place to come, to reflect not only where they have been, but perhaps hope for their future, because there are people who still care.
This isn't just for our family. This really is for the community and veterans to come for healing. And it gives our family a peaceful place to come and enjoy and reflect and remember Brian in a way that was true to who he was. He loved nature, he loved water, he loved just being outdoors. To have a place that encompasses all of that is pretty special.
What an incredible project. I was so thankful to be there and witness the beautiful day.
Me too, I absolutely agree. Veterans Day helps to put into focus how thankful we are for our military men and women. And as we come up on Thanksgiving, many of us take time to reflect on all the things that we have to be thankful for.
We took to the community to see what you're thankful for this year, and here's what you had to say.
I would say my family, for sure. Got our little one here who was born this year, and my daughter who's 2.
I'm thankful for all my friends and family that have helped me throughout the year.
Personally, I'm thankful for the guys that I have around me on my team. We're a great group that it's more than a team, really. It's a family. I'm really thankful for them, my family back home.
Friends, food, and family.
My wonderful family, that everybody's healthy, and that most of them live here in Arizona.
I'm thankful for my family. They're everything to me.
I'm grateful for playing.
For playing? Like coming to the park and playing?
Yeah.
That's a wonderful thing to be grateful for.
I love it. I am definitely most thankful for my family. How about you, Nicole?
Absolutely, my family as well, and then those friends who have become like family.
Yes. As you look forward to your Thanksgiving feast, we have some news on how to dispose of all that cooking oil that comes along with it. Surprise now has a permanent station for disposing of yellow cooking oil, and it's not just going to waste either. The drop-off is located in the parking area of Fire Station 305 at Greenway Road and Parkview Place, and will be open year-round, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for used kitchen oil disposal only. By using the station to dispose of your oil rather than your drain, you can help lower the cost of maintenance on city sewer lines and wastewater treatment infrastructure. So be gross. Be a guardian regarding our sewer system, that is. To learn about proper disposal of fat, oil, grease, and wastewater, visit surpriseaz.gov/begross.
And this is the time of year that we're all out there shopping, and you've probably noticed that most of the stores have moved past the fall decor, and now we're talking all of the holiday season. If you're looking for unique gifts for your loved ones, we have some fantastic events that you'll want to check out. The Surprise Arts Festival, hosted by Vermilion Promotions, will be in town November 29th through December 1st. Head to Mark Coronado Park to experience fine arts and crafts, gourmet food trucks, a wine and beer garden, confectionery booths, art demonstrations, and live entertainment. This event will run from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. each day. Admission and parking are free. And then if you go on that Saturday, November 30th, you can hop over to Surprise Stadium as well. The Artisans Treasures Holiday Affair will be happening from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and you'll find unique gifts from over 150 local businesses and artisans, including things like clothing, jewelry, bath and beauty items, home decor, and woodwork. General admission is $2 per person or free with 4 canned goods to benefit Valley View Community Food Bank. Kids 12 and under are free.
And as you're doing your holiday shopping, we want to remind you to shop local as much as you can.
Yes, when you shop in Surprise, you are actually shaping your city.
That's right. By shopping locally, you're adding sales taxes to your hometown, which makes up 40% of the city's general fund revenues. That money pays for things like police, fire medical, street maintenance, and parks. Plus, supporting your hometown employers helps maintain and even create new local jobs. So shop Surprise, shape Surprise this holiday season.
We've begun decking the halls, well, kind of, at least Surprise Stadium, in preparation for our annual surprise party. The tree is up in front of the stadium now, so if you want to get some of those holiday pictures in, please do so. And you won't want to miss the magical celebration on December 6th and 7th. On Friday night from 5 to 9, enjoy a tree lighting ceremony, live music, street performances, a hot air balloon glow, Santa's workshop, skydivers, and an amazing display of fireworks. Then Saturday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., check out the petting zoo, classic car show, delicious food, and dance performances by our City of Surprise special interest class dance troops. Get all the details at surpriseaz.gov/surpriseparty.
While the stadium is fully festive for the holidays, it will take on a whole new vibe when Spring Training 2020 kicks off on February 21st.
Tickets are on sale now, and there are plenty of options to choose from, right, Virginia?
Yes, single game tickets range from $8 in the lawn to $35 in the premium lower dugout. We also offer season ticket plans that range from full season to 7-pack mini plans. Each plan offers unique perks, savings over individual ticket prices, choice of the best available seating, in-stadium discounts, and exclusive access to special event opportunities. No matter which package you choose, parking is always free at Surprise Stadium. To get your tickets, visit surprisestadium.com or call 623-222-2222.
Some exciting preseason news. We are bringing back the Surprise Spring Training 5K presented by Jimmy John's. This 3rd annual fun run is happening Friday, March 6th at 7 p.m. Choose from a 5K or 1K that will start at Surprise Stadium and take you through the city before heading back to the ballpark to cross the finish line at the field. All runners receive a Jimmy John's Spring Training Race t-shirt, finisher medal, and a buy one get one free coupon for select sections of the Royals versus Reds game on March 7th. Be sure to register by March 5th to take advantage of discounted rates, $30 for the 5K and $15 for the 1K. You can register by visiting surprisestadium.com/events.
As work continues to improve Waddell Road, you may have noticed the road is closed from Saraville Avenue to Loop 303. Turn movements and north-southbound travel at the Saraville and Waddell intersection will be permitted through November. Drivers using the Loop 303 off-ramp at Waddell Road are still able to travel westbound. The Waddell Road widening project was approved by voters as part of the 2017 Decide Surprise General Obligation Bond election. The project will build out Waddell Road from the east limit of Loop 303 to Reams Road, creating a total of 6 travel lanes and adding a traffic signal at the intersection of Saraville and Waddell. This closure runs through January 31st. The entire project will be complete this spring. For more information on the Waddell Road project, visit surpriseaz.gov/DecideSurprise.
And another bond project is seeing some significant progress. Fire Station 304 officially going vertical. This permanent station on 163rd Avenue north of Grand Avenue will replace the current temporary facility in that area. It's expected to be complete next fall.
And the Asante Library in the city's northern area is also taking shape. The 10,000 square foot library will provide beautiful views of Asante Community Park and the White Tank Mountains. The library will feature self-check stations, a multi-purpose room, and public access computers. It will also be the first city library to offer meeting rooms and study rooms. The library's grand opening will be held on Saturday, February 1st at 10 a.m. We hope you'll come out and celebrate with us.
And that is our show for today, but we'll see you twice a month with stories about what's been happening in Surprise lately.
Be sure to watch for new episodes on social media, the Surprise TV cable channel, and online at surpriseaz.gov/surprisetv. On behalf of the City of Surprise, thanks for catching up with us.